Good evening, cohort 28. My name is Paris Bryant. I am an OTA student with Kaiser University. Today we are making a craft from found and recycled materials. So our craft today will be made from aluminum cans into a wine rack. The purpose of making this craft is could be various therapeutic applications applied to this craft. You can make any craft out of any recycled or found materials that you have around your house or from family and friends. Um, Today we will be making the wine rack out of the aluminum cans, and as you can see, this is how it looks. And I'll be showing this to my client, which will be a 10-year-old boy. We will work with creativity, bilateral coordination, eye-hand coordination, and hand strength, fine motor skills, direction following, self-regulation with patience, and it could be a few others that goes into this craft and with pediatrics. So we have come outside my client, which will be Moses today, 10-year-old client today, working with pediatrics. And our first tools that we will be using is the aluminum cans that has been dried and rinsed out and nice and clean so that we can paint them. So the first step is outside in a ventilated area, and since he is 10-year-old, I do have a mask provided for him that he will wear. We will be using can spray paint, but a adaptation to that could be washable paint, or just paint that doesn't have as much chemicals in it, and that's child safety. So we're going to start off with spray painting the cans. And as you can see, we have a brown paper bag where the cans are on and the can spray. I will provide Moses with his mask, and he will put his mask on, and we will start spray painting. If you don't mind, Moses, you're just gonna listen to the directions I give you, which will be part of direction following. And we will start with spray painting the cans. Make sure that you stay out of the way of the chemicals and take your time, okay? So we're going to start off with telling Moses to pick up a can. And you're going to put your hands on the inside of the can. And you can hold it out while spraying. Or if it's best for you, you can just put the can on the paper bag and just put the can standing upright. And you can just spray it that way. You can space the cans out so that it can be evenly sprayed. Okay, and you can hold it up higher so you don't have to get so close, and then make sure that you can spray all around the can. And another way that you can spray it is if you can pick the can up, Moses, and put your hand on the inside of the can. So Moses will continue to spray the cans, and we will go to the next step. So we have moved the materials of the aluminum cans after we have spray painted them into the house. And our next step in the activity will be using our tools with the glue gun and some glue sticks. This craft can be graded or adapted with, instead of glue sticks, since we're doing pediatrics, we can use like a Gorilla Glue or something instead of glue sticks, because the glue gun is hot to touch, and being that that is dangerous for pediatrics, adult supervision would be recommended. So you have to be very careful with the hot glue gun. So the next step is my client will be putting the glue on the sides of the aluminum cans so that, yes, you can glue the side of them so that you will be able to stick it together. So when you put the glue on the side of the aluminum can, it is being able to get stuck to another aluminum can, and you have to be kind of quick with it because the glue can get cold really fast.
And it got cold.
So if so, then you can always put some more glue on it and put it on there real fast while it's still hot.
Just click.
So as we continue to do that step, the next step after applying the glue to the aluminum cans will be making the rack. And the craft is a wine rack. But of course for pediatrics, you can't, they won't be able to use the wine rack. So you can make this rack out of aluminum cans by turning it into a storage bin for their toy cars, or if they collect rocks or anything of that nature. And the skills learned while making this aluminum can wine rack or storage bin is self-regulation with patience, which can be used in a classroom, sitting in a classroom setting. Creativity that gives a sense of satisfaction with their finished project, and in return promotes self-esteem. And direction following can be applied in classroom setting when following directions from teachers and or parents. And another thing with completing this craft is gross motor, pincer, and tripod grasp, which can be applied to holding pencils in the classroom while completing their schoolwork. This craft can be adapted up and graded up and down various ways in whatever group that you're teaching it, whether it's physical dysfunction, mental health, pediatrics, adolescents, older adults, and groups. The finished product, once again, will be this wine rack here. And that is what my client, Moses, will be leaning towards. Right now, he's in the process of gluing the cans together. And that is a craft made from found or recycled materials. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.